Well, scrolling their phone, using laptops, even eating cereal. They're the things people have been caught doing while driving. Eyes down and hands off the wheel. It's reckless and incredibly dangerous.
See, and look at this guy. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Not be doing your hair, eating cereal. Do not use your phone in your hand because it can end in serious injury or death.
I was involved in a serious car crash that nearly claimed my life. A car crash that I wasn't meant to survive.
Addicted to our phones.
People definitely think they're invincible and it won't happen to them, but this could easily happen to you. I never thought this would happen to me, but it did.
Forget driving, this man in Melbourne is too busy scrolling social media. A few cars away, this driver's catching up on some work, but it only gets worse. We watch driver after driver, eyes down, hands off the wheel. This curtain installer is furiously tapping away, oblivious to our cameras catching him flouting the law, just like this truck driver. And who knows how this man's steering on a freeway without either of his hands.
You can see the water on the car there. It's been raining, obviously the roads are slippery.
We showed Victoria Police Assistant Commissioner Glenn Weir our footage. He was appalled.
And he's got both hands off the wheel. Look at his eyes. That's a significant period of time where he has no idea what's going on around him.
He barely looks up.
Yeah, and that highlights, that snapshot's the danger of what that sort of behaviour can lead to. Your primary purpose when you are behind the wheel of a vehicle is driving that vehicle, not checking texts, socials, emails. You've got one focus, one job, drive the car.
Fines for using phones while driving vary from state to state. Infringements are as high as $1,200 in Queensland, along with hefty demerit points.
Despite all the advertisements and the changes in technology of enforcement and focus from us, we are still seeing people take unacceptable, weird and reckless risks with putting themselves and others at danger by being distracted through mobile phone device use. It's ridiculous.
In Victoria, like some other states, distracted driver cameras are catching a revolving door of motorists doing the wrong thing. From steering with their knees to using tablets, even laptops. Or how about this driver reading the paper while scrolling on their phone? Then there are those with no seatbelts, including this motorist with two unsecured children in the passenger seat. It's lucky all they'll be walking away with is a fine.
The volume of detections we're seeing is really, really sad, and it highlights the problem.
In that split second, my whole life changed and it will never be the same. My car was wrapped around a tree. I took the full impact, hitting the tree on my side of the car door. I don't know how long I was in my car until I was found.
Holly Scott is one of the lucky ones.
I broke every bone in my body.
Somehow in 2017, she survived this, a crash in Adelaide. Holly's life would never be the same again.
I broke both my legs, my femur bones. I shattered my pelvis completely. I broke multiple vertebrae in my spine. I fractured my right hip and tailbone, and my liver and spleen was torn.
Holly is frustrated some aren't getting the message, putting us all in danger.
It angers me. Even though in my car crash I wasn't doing anything wrong, I overcorrected and swerved to avoid missing a kangaroo. Imagine if you're doing the wrong thing, because it's not just you on the road, there's so many other people.
Even a moment's distraction away from what's in front of you, depending on what speed you're going and what speed zone you're in, that is a significant distance.
And the statistics are just as shocking. According to some research, half of all drivers admit to using their phones behind the wheel. There are now calls for car manufacturers to do more to curb the growing problem.
I think there is a place for both mobile phone companies, other device companies and vehicle manufacturers to do all they can to provide ways for people to limit their use and limit that temptation to have that momentary glance. When tobacco companies were forced to put great big labels on cigarette packets, I would like to see something similar in terms of infotainment screens on mobile phones that says, don't do this while you're driving.
The mobile and seatbelt detection cameras in Victoria do seem to be having a dent, nabbing 36% less drivers from January to March this year compared to the same period last year. But police say any death on the road is one too many.
People just need to realise that it will happen to them. They should be thankful when we intercept them and tell them, because we've probably saved them from trauma.
And if it's that urgent, just pull over.